Odyssey fucking games!
And this is going to be a video just addressing the complaints and the response which we had in regards to the 1.2 video where we looked over the paint update, I guess, or the paint video is what I think we can call it.
The paint video makes more sense.
So just before we start, we'd just like to say it's just our opinion, okay? Like, the last video, it was just our opinion. We wasn't trying to, change anybody's thoughts or anything like that. It's literally just us speaking our opinion. So,
we were misinformed.
Yeah, we
in
did,
some cases.
The point of this video is going to be to go through the things we said in that video and pick up on the things which people were saying in the comments, and there was a thread in Terraria online as well. So we're just going to be going straight through that, picking up all the bad stuff we said and just commenting on it. Basically, it's just our opinion. It's just our opinion.
You know that, right? It is our opinion.
It's our opinion.
We're trying to stress this.
So, shall I do the points? I'll just go through and say the points.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, we'll discuss.
And then you guys can discuss. We're gonna try and keep this relatively short, so we're gonna go, I suppose, fairly fast through this. So we said that trees looked bad and were not necessary. The new trees.
Right. So,
They weren't necessary. The old ones were perfectly fine.
I agree.
Well, we don't actually know if all trees have been changed or if it's just like.
I looked on the forums afterwards, and the old trees are still in there. But as we said, or as we haven't said yet, we were just looking at this video. In this case, we weren't analysing other pictures or quotes or.
It wasn't the update as a whole. It was just that particular bit of evidence we had for the update.
So there, I agree, we were wrong. But in the video, the old trees were not shown, so can't really.
And it's our opinion if we think they look bad.
Yeah, so fuck you.
So some people might think they look good. We just thought that they didn't look as good, and we just thought that they weren't necessary. Okay, so we also said we made some big claims.
A very bold statement.
Yeah, we said that the mini-map ruined PvP. We said that we hoped that it was an item. So yeah, if you want to go onto that.
Again, we got more information on this after we'd made the video. We didn't know that you could turn it off. I mean, we kind of made assumptions that you would have to be able to turn it off. It wouldn't be permanent. What else did we say?
That someone also said, I think in the comments, that the map only shows areas that you've explored, so you wouldn't be able to see things, so it wouldn't ruin PvP and things like CTG and stuff. You wouldn't be able to see chests underground stuff. It wouldn't ruin it in that sense.
As a note, at the end of the video, we didn't actually say that it would definitely ruin PvP or PvP. Will did say at the end of the video, he thought it would be fine. It was just we had mixed opinions between ourselves.
I'm very much of the opinion that it's going to break PvP and is a horrible idea.
That's just Rory's opinion.
Bad.
Rory does not speak for the community as a whole. Okay, so we made another remark about what we thought were half blocks, and that you might need a boot to go up the half blocks.
I'm sorry.
I think I mentioned.
Sorry, I didn't know.
I think I mentioned in the video that it was just half blocks. It might have just been under.
Yeah, and then Will's quote.
Screaming.
I quote. They aren't half blocks. Like, you're dead set on that. You know.
Yeah, I haven't been following it, which is
You've
my bad.
admitted you're wrong, and
whatever.
I
mean, people want your blood.
There's only
people literally want to kill you now because of what you said.
Yeah. Let's just move on. Okay, we said stuff about the water physics.
The roof physics is quite bad. Of how you can run up the.
Right, we've probably just changed subject, but whatever.
Roof physics is first. Before water.
About how you can sort of run up the slopes and then you come straight back down and you don't like fly off the edge or anything. It's in development.
Yeah, it is in development, and as a note, as are our opinions. So
and
things could change.
The only evidence we had
was
that video. We were looking at that video. We weren't looking at random IRC snapshots
snippets
or whatever. Snip, lol.
Because obviously we have to be everywhere at once to justify everything we say.
We could be, because there's 5 of us. But
if we were doing a video looking at the whole of the 1.2 update, then we could have said stuff about the IRC snippets. But the point was that we were just concentrating on this video, and that was it. So if we go back to the what we said about the water physics and the infinite water and things like that.
Yeah, this is the infinite flowing of water is just for half blocks. The instantaneous flowing of water was just for half blocks as well. I think it's because it's sort of a decorative thing, whereby you don't have to wait for the water to flow down to see like what it's going to look like and stuff. And it's infinite, so you can have waterfalls and things.
Or also, maybe it's that it's not done.
Well, no.
Yes.
The half blocks will create an infinite water source. If that block isn't there, if it's not half blocks, it will not. Water source will not make an infinite water source. It will make a finite water source.
In this video, I think I also mentioned that if lava could be done with half blocks as well, it would flow instantly and it'd be ridiculously overpowered. But all of these infinite water things, instantaneous waters, are background and have no effect on the character, which we did not know from this video.
Once again, we were just looking at the video. We weren't looking at anything else. So another, we really did. Well, I say you guys did make some really bold claims. But we said that paint and dyes were 150 of the new items, right? Which was a bit of an
all it was an exaggeration.
Yeah.
Well, we weren't actually saying 150 of these new items are paints and dyes.
I'm pretty sure you guys are subscribers who watch this video, and you know that we aren't serious all the time. You should know. What?
Maybe speak for yourself, Jack.
But you're just an informative.
Yeah.
You don't do anything humorous.
No.
Okay.
This is a informative channel.
We said that the update.
Stop saying informative wrong.
Okay, shut up. Right, we said that the update was going to be purely for decoration, which going on the last one is again just an exaggeration. And again, we were just looking at this video.
In that video, that was what the majority of the video was looking at. It was looking at the blocks, the paints, the dyes.
It was a sweeping generalization we made, whereby we said this is going to be the whole of the update. Right?
We weren't even being serious about.
I think we kind of were. I was.
I probably was, but I'm just being a twat. I don't know. I'm just trying to make myself sound better. But...
I think we were slightly in the wrong, generalizing one video of an in development update to the entire finished product. Probably not wise.
We shouldn't be judging Terraria on this because undoubtedly Red is hiding a lot of things. But at the same time, as we've already said like 10 times, we were just looking at the video. Okay.
I think they're starting to get the idea.
Yeah.
I'm just making sure.
But we need to stress the point.
Alright, so we said that the overground mushroom biome was the exact same as the underground.
Which it is.
It is. You can clearly see, look at it, it's the same stuff. The only difference...
We said that the update had nothing substantial.
It doesn't.
Okay? Which, at the moment, from what we've seen, again, looking at this video, it doesn't have much substantial.
And this is all opinions. I mean, if I were
it's not opinions, it's a fact, really.
No, it's not. It's not at all. It's not. If I were a builder and I liked just building like houses and pixel art and stuff, this would be pretty. This would be pretty a good update. The ability to like color blocks.
You're generalizing again, saying update the stuff shown in that video.
Yeah.
Not the update.
Not the entire
update has got. Well,
this
we're
is a small
assuming
part.
and have been told that it has a lot more stuff than just that. Hell of a lot more.
Again, nothing substantial. The items.
Yeah, we said that the items weren't particularly substantial as well.
I'm completely for this.
That?
I think.
Well, they're as Joe said earlier, they're nothing original. There seem to be like.
There's no new mechanics.
I guess there's nothing.
Weapons.
Yeah, but there's no new mechanics that we've seen. Okay, but again, we were just concentrating on this video.
The half block.
When a new video comes out and there's something really, really good in that video, then we will happily say we're not totally against this update. We're not saying In fact, we said at the end of the video that we would still be playing Terraria. Sort of thing. We said that throughout. It's not like we're going to stop playing Terraria. It's not like we're going to, only move on to other games or something like that. We will still play Terraria regardless of how this update ends up, because we still do, to an extent, enjoy Terraria. Whether it's only the PvP scene or I think we still do plan to do a Let's Play.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just looking at this video. Okay. Right. We said stuff about the dyes on clothes, which again I think was more of a remark about it didn't really make that much of a difference.
Yeah, it was quite cool. I quite like it.
Yeah, I mean it's a cool thing. Yeah, you can customize yourself.
I'm sick of seeing loads of people in Jungle Armor and being like, "Who's that?"
Yeah.
Fuck's sake.
Although I will just wear a plain jungle hat at all times, obviously.
Okay, we also said something about the vases being weird, is all we said, which we think they are, so I don't see a problem with that kind of thing. I mean, we'll get onto the stuff which people really didn't like. We said that the fountain had, and I quote, horrifically garish colours.
Opinion.
Opinion, again, yeah. It is... It doesn't seem to have an actual purpose at the moment. Maybe it will, but we're just going off the video.
One sec, I'm just googling garish.
Garish means colours that don't sort of mix well. Like in one of the pictures, it was green, purple, and pink, and it made my eyes bleed.
Right,
that is opinion.
So
and,
we'll do the biggest, the absolute biggest point we said, which was taken the completely wrong way, and we did say that we didn't mean it in that way.
We just phrased it a bit weird.
But Rory did. It did come across very blunt. Now we said that there was no new weapons in the update. Right?
I am completely for this point.
Okay, okay, I'm just going to explain what we actually meant by this, and what was explained afterwards by Will. Okay, so we didn't mean this literally. Yeah, what we meant is, much like the stuff that we've seen before, we personally, seeing this, do not think that there will be... Okay, we're being cynical. Okay, we're being devil's advocates, whatever you want to call us. And we are focusing on the negatives here. Of course we are. That's just how... I don't know why we are, but we just
I think I took over the video, and that's probably
a little bit
why.
You're a dick, Rory.
when we said no new weapons in the update, what we meant is there would be no new concepts, and no new sort of physics or anything like that. When Rory was quoting about a portal gun and things like that, obviously that was very extreme. But what was meant by that was, we don't think that there's going to be anything inherently new about the update.
Like an example of what, could be new, like a gun, you fire it and you aim it with your cursor. That's a very new thing.
Yeah, cursor gun.
There's nothing... Oh,
well, except that's already done with the wands.
Oh my god, yeah.
I
haven't played that game in a while.
Do you even play?
No, I haven't played that game in about a month. Actually, I played the other day.
There are new guns and stuff like rocket launchers and new shotguns. They're new, but they're not new.
It's just iterations.
They look different. They
ones,
might, use different bullets or whatever, but they're nothing.
Nothing sort of.
They're not a new concept
and stuff like that.
I think we should note that if there is weapons that are like entirely new and they're like completely game changing, it's entirely probable that Redigit will not show them for sake of like ridiculous spoilers.
Yeah. I think what we meant by new was like in the 1.1 update, whereby you had wings and things like that.
Yeah,
that was like
changed the game. Oh my god, what's this?
Yeah, that was like, because before that you couldn't get up that high, and it completely opened up more of the world for everybody.
But as of yet, with this update, we haven't seen anything like that from the video we saw.
We've seen
nothing that's
accessories that sort of like, well, they're essentially reskins, and I assume they're more powerful than old versions.
But whoop-de-doo.
Yeah, it's not interesting.
Like a new sword. It's like Excalibur.
No, it was a Terra Blade.
It was pretty cool.
Green balls, but it's not like amazing.
Yeah, it's just our opinion. Okay, just our opinion. Don't go insane about it, right? Okay, we said again. I can say opinion all we want, really, but we did portray this very much as fact.
Yeah.
And I think that was the thing that was most wrong
with the video.
about the video.
Yeah.
We said that there was. So we said before there was 150 of the new items. We then
that wasn't meant. There was exactly 150
that
new
estimate
items.
to 180. So we said that there was 180 paints and dyes, 200 new items overall, right? Which was clearly terrible. That was an awful thing to say.
There is there is some.
You guys are just terrible.
Yeah.
There is some evidence. I think I saw a IRC thing said, like, Regis just said there'd be 150 new paints or dice, something along those lines, but that's probably not. Anyway.
But they're probably not 200 items. Like what we've seen,
So.
Red is obviously holding stuff back because this
definitely.
isn't it. So the update.
If he's making something like a boss as big as the world, whether that's true or not, then he wouldn't fill this update with loads of dyes and paints and stuff.
Yeah, we were just.
So there's something we're not seeing yet.
It was a very odd direction to take, making a video.
It's sort of like the Xbox One announcement.
Yeah,
in a way.
Yeah,
that is a wonderful comparison.
Whereby it's just sort of like the stuff nobody. Well, people obviously do care about it.
Should we just complain about the Xbox One for the rest?
No,
of the
let's
video?
not. Let's just keep on topic.
That's just a good analogy.
I was at the beginning. You said this was going to be a short video.
Yeah,
it's
it
fairly
will
short.
be.
We'll cut it down.
Okay.
So we then said, considering that's kind of like the end of our opinions, I think the biggest thing we said there was that there were no new weapons.
Yeah, and nothing was new.
Yeah.
It's going to be terrible. That is essentially the gist I was sort of portraying.
You did say terrible a lot, Rory.
I do believe that. I honestly believe it.
From what we saw, it didn't look great.
Yeah.
And we're not sorry for that.
Alright,
Opinion!
we did say that, well, I think Will said that it looks nice, but it doesn't, or Rory said it doesn't look god tier, right? But we will definitely play it, okay? We will be playing the update regardless of what we've said in the past.
Honestly, I'm sure it's going to be good. I'm sure it'll be good. There's just nothing...
I'm
sure it will be. I know for a fact that there is stuff being held back.
I'm very hopeful about
Alright, let's just close this up. Right, Rory also made the final thing we're gonna say is that Rory said that the update was paint. that
Can we just
was
say
the whole
Rory
update.
is horrible and he's to blame to all of this?
I am a little bit.
No, we're saying
just blame Rory.
it's just opinions, okay?
For what?
It was a big opinion. Sort of disguised as a fact, and it was very boldly stated. But honestly, if you guys, I'm not trying to sort of take the piss or anything, but we're not exactly renowned for being an excellent source of information. Of course, in the future, we might do a little bit more research before we go charging head in and criticizing everything.
Yeah.
But at the same time, we are just saying our opinions.
We're not trying to put blame on someone else or take it away from us.
Yeah.
We're just saying, this is what we thought.
This is why we
kind of deal with it.
I mean, we're sticking by our opinion. We don't think.
Yeah.
We honestly don't think that video portrayed Terraria, portrayed the 1.2 update, or from what we've seen of it, in an amazing light. But
it was just we just said things in a bad way. That's all it was. But it's our opinion, so put that in your pipe and smoke it.
Wow, way to go! Just offend people right at the end.
You just said that.
Right, so yeah, I think that's about all of the points in that. We will be making more videos on. I think we should do a video on the things in the IRC, that thread.
I don't know. I'm kind of scared after.
There's about 10 new pictures which we haven't covered, which we could do, which shows some relatively new stuff that might be interesting.
There will be a video out at some point. Well, once we're done with exams, you can expect these kind of videos. You're going to hate us a lot more, basically, is what I'm saying. So look forward to that. Thanks for the incredible response we had on that last video. It was amazing. Opinion, it was concentrating on the 1.2 video, the one based on the aesthetics that we saw. It wasn't of course, it's not difficult to look at the stuff that's on Terraria Online, all of the IRC ripped stuff and things like that. It's not hard to find that. We didn't neglecting finding any of that. We were just concentrating on this video, and we didn't think that this video particularly excited us, so we said so. We came across a little bit blunt, to say the least, but we can only sort of say we'll try and be a bit more informative in the future, because it seems that's how people want us to be.
Weirdly.
Yeah, so
after 2 years.
Yeah.
Feel free to dislike this video if you hate us still.
Yeah, that's fine.
Comment
if you don't like
check
our
out,
opinions.
Yep.
Check out Mr. Nessie's Gunpoint, and
why would you? No, don't look at that.
Yeah, do it.
All right, so we're not
you?
expecting you to go back to loving us now.
No,
but
of course not.
We are just saying that our opinion is our opinion. We're just gonna cut the video here because else we're just gonna go on and on and on. So we will see you whenever we see you.
Bye.
Bye.
Love you!
By our opinion.
What the
Why
fuck?
would you say that?
No, you can't point that out.
Now, why did you point that out? What stupid thing to say? What the fuck is wrong with you?
It's true.
It is
It
true.
is kind of true.
Rory will cut this out.
It's not kind of true. It is true, but don't say it.
We don't need to go, "Hey, we told you so." Right? What on summer day? So, okay.
No, that's going in.
No, it's not.
It's not going in.